so I think we'll get started. So when you open the Wipe On Clear Coat kit, you're gonna get a bottle like this. You're gonna get the clear catalyst. These are the two that you need to mix together. It's the 8-to-1 ratio. Next thing you're gonna get wax and grease remover. You're gonna need this to clean the truck off. You gotta scuff this thing down first with these scuff pads that come in the kit like this. You're gonna want to wash the scuff pads and the pre-cleaner and some Dawn dish soap, whatever you need. Wash it down really good with these things. Get it nice and scuffed, clean. I've already done this. I've posted a ton of videos on it. If you wanna see that, you can go check that out. But washing it, this is incredibly important. This will get all that grit and shit out of the rust and anything else that you can have. So you gotta get this first. Very important. Do this process first with the cleaner. Once you get it clean with the scuff pads and the pre-cleaner, then you're going to take the wax and grease remover. You're gonna wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi style. You're gonna wax it on, you're gonna wax it off. It'll make sure that it is perfectly clean, I promise. This right here, this is, which one's more important? Honestly, neither. They're both equally important. You gotta do both perfectly for it to actually work right. I've already wiped it down with this. This just makes sure that you didn't leave anything behind, wax, grease, whatever, fingerprints, yada, yada, yada. You get to the instructions on here. What it's gonna tell you is pretty much you don't wanna do this anywhere from higher than like 77 degrees-ish. You don't want it too hot, because if it's too hot, the stuff will not cure right. Only way you can do this, make sure the temperature is relatively cool. You want it to be a little bit less than 77, 78-ish, less than 80, 100%, anything cooler than 75, perfect. It self-levels, there are no issues with that. You wipe it, you can watch it, it just self-levels. Don't touch it after like 15 to 20 seconds, I'd say. Don't touch it after 15 because you will have some problems. But if you run into problems, all you gotta do is scuff it down and recoat it again. You won't have any more issues after that. But anyways, if you have questions, send me some DMs. We're gonna get into coating. So this is the front end we're gonna coat. You can see she's a little rusty. Let's get this thing coated. To mix it, you want to do an 8-to-1 ratio. Get you a cup from Ace or something. Use that little 8-to-1 right there. You're going to do 8-to-1. That's 8 parts of the clear and 1 part catalyst. I have already opened this because I used it last weekend, but when you open it, there's going to be a little pull tab in it. Pull the little pull tab out and then start mixing. So get this right here, 8-to-1 ratio. You're going to pour this right here. I'm only going, I'll say pour number 2. All right there. Pour that number 2. Put the cap back on. Now you're going to take the clear catalyst. This is the part 1 of the ratio mix that you're going to do. Take this part 1. Go in. Follow the 8-to-1 still. And get it up right there. We're going to mixture with good old trusty flathead screwdriver. Mixture up real good. Got to have that extendo handle on it. You won't have no problem. Whoops. Got some clear on the truck already because I mixed it on the truck. Let's get this off. One thing I will say, if you want to get it off pretty quick, all you got to do is get the wax and grease remover, wipe it while it's still wet, get you a dry rag, follow up behind it to get it off. That's the prep process that you always have to do. It'll get the clear right off while it's wet. You won't have any problems. All right, so we have got our clear mixed. Now I got to get my pad. One thing I would highly recommend when you go to use the application pads that come in the kit, definitely smack these things out or blow them out, whatever you need to do. I typically like to just smack them like this with the pad to get all the little excess frillies and whatever else that might be in them, because if you start dragging through it before you do this, you might have some stuff in there you don't want in there. Another very good rule of thumb, I call it the top-down method. Start from the top, work your way. I usually like to start in the middle. I stand on a chair on the front because my short ass can't reach. Start in the middle, work your way down, come out to the sides, finish your top section, and then you can work your way down from the top to the bottom, because once you apply something here, if you get any kind of runs or anything, instead of having to do a triple back and quadruple back, once you do a run, you can kind of back yourself over it and catch the run and just blend it into the rest of it. Don't freak out if you get a run. You can actually utilize that. I'm gonna set this cup on the edge over here. Get up on it just a little bit. Ooh. Start on the middle and work your way down. I like to make one pass after the fact and you'll be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this cowl real quick since I got some on it. And there's a good little point that I can use right here to come back, and you really won't see the seam on it. So I'll stop there with that. Dunk it one more time. And just make sure you don't touch that now that you've touched that. Now we'll hit this side.
Be careful your jacket's getting in it. I'm gonna take it in. I'm trying to save you.
I know. Thank you.
Can you see
Shout
that
out
line?
to the lady on the live. This is Miss Tessa. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably screw this up way more. She caught on my leg, or all the outside of my shirt. All right. Now we're getting to the part y'all can actually see. Make a pass. Make a pass. Pass. Another pass. Another pass.
Someone asked what brand is that clear coat?
Poppy's Patina Wipe On Clear Coat. I think I've tagged this in the live somewhere down below. You should be able to see the product itself in the TikTok shop. We do have Wipe On Clear Coat available on the TikTok shop, as well as all of the detail products that we use. I'm gonna finish this side of the hood over here before I come back to that side, because I don't want it to look all funky. First pass. Pull around. If y'all see a run, let me know. I'll try my best to catch it, but I shouldn't have any on this. This panel actually should turn out pretty good.
You want to turn it a little bit so it's Any voice feed shot says it's coming out really good.
I appreciate that. We're about to move to the other side of the truck. The hood is done. We're about to move over to driver's side.
But hi,
Everybody meet my lady Tessa. My beautiful fiance. Shout out. I think it's like Tessa DC something. Y'all can find her page.
No. don't
I
go
know
to
exactly
my page.
which one it is, but it's Tessa DC something.
I had one viral video. That was it.
Alright, get that clear coat wiped in. Remember, I didn't get this front section last time. So get all this down.